Okay, now here's a joke I got here. This is about a blind man who walks into a restaurant, right?
Wow, that must have hurt.
Yeah, walks into a restaurant just like, well, should have. I guess you should have seen that coming. No.
Yep.
And there's a waiter who's also the owner, so it's not a big restaurant, walks up to the blind man and hands him a menu. He says, and the blind man says, I'm sorry, but I'm blind. I can't read the menu. Can you just bring me a dirty fork from the previous customer? I'll smell it and make my order from there. And the waiter, owner's going, he's a little confused, so he walks over to the dirty dish pile, picks up a greasy fork, and returns it, puts on the blind man's table, and he hands it to him. The blind man puts the fork to his nose, and he takes a deep breath, says, okay, this is what I'll have. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And the waiter's just unbelievable. He thinks, wow, heads to the kitchen. But the cook happens to be the owner's wife. And he tells her what just happened. The blind man just eats his meal and leaves. Several days later, blind man returns. The owner brings him the menu again. Oops, oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you a dirty fork. Okay, he gets a dirty fork for the blind man. He takes a deep breath and he says, oh, this smells great. This is the macaroni and cheese with broccoli. Right? Walking away in disbelief, the owner says, I can't believe this guy's nose is that good. Right? He thinks he's probably just screwing around with him or trying to pull some joke. So he tells his wife that the next time the blind man comes, he's going to test him. Give him something there's no way he can know where hell it comes from. Right? So anyway, the blind man comes back later, following week. Right? This time the owner sees him coming up, and he runs to the kitchen. He tells his wife, Mary, rub this fork on your panties before I take it to the blind man. Well, the wife complies and hands her husband the fork. And the blind man walks in and sits down. The owner's ready and waiting. Good morning, sir. Remember, I have your fork ready for you. He sniffs the fork and he goes, oh, I didn't know Mary worked here. With that, okay, now, High-Tech, get up here and make Tindy laugh for a while I get cheap to get ready for the news. All right.
That was a good one.
Hi, Tindy. How are ya?
Hiya! I'm fine. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. What's the definition of a redneck foreplay?
Tell me.
Wake up, bitch. What do you call a redneck virgin?
I don't know.
A 7-year-old who can't run faster than her brother.
Okay, I'm faster than the brother. Oh, God.
Where's the next page? Oh, there it is. What? No next page, but okay. In a small redneck town, the residents urged the sheriff to arrest the local homosexual. He was proposing all the teens of Boys Town. The sheriff arrested the fag and told him, okay, homo, you've got 15 minutes to blow this town. The fag says, all right, but I'm going to need at least a few hours.
Okay.
Why do they bring a bucket of shit to a redneck wedding? To keep the flies off the bride?
Oh, my. Hello, Randy.
Randy's here.
Oh, hi, Randy.
How could the redneck mom tell that her daughter was on her period?
Ow.
She could taste the blood on her son's dick.
Ow.
I'm gonna okay. That is. Let's see if I can find some more real quick. Tell me when you're ready there, though.
Keep going.
Hang on. I gotta find some more. Those were hey out there. Even for me.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
See how bad it was? It cleared the room.
I know. I'm sorry.
How bad was it?
It was so bad.
What does a redneck do when the dishwasher stops working? Slaps her on the ass and tells her to get back to work.
Oh.
I knew that was coming.
What's the last thing you hear before Redneck dies?
Hold my beer.
Or this. Well, the only two seasons a Redneck can name.
2 seasons.
Hunting season and racing season.
Racing season, yeah.
Nah, not football and construction. Yeah. How do you know the tooth? It wouldn't be called a toothbrush.
Oh, yeah, we know that one. Yeah.
That's why when I was reading it, I stopped. Why do ducks fly? Oh, never mind. I'm on trailer parks. Nothing big to shit on up there. Ooh, why did O.J. Simpson want to move to the South?
Oh, no.
He heard everybody had the same DNA. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. How do you end a party at a trailer park? Flush the punch bowl.
Oh God.
That's really good.
What's a redneck's defense in court?
I didn't do it.
Honest, Your Honor. I was just helping the sheep over the fence.
That Garshimmer.
Why did the redneck hijack a plane and demand to be taken to Jeopardy?
Jeopardy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because it said 1,000 jobs were in jeopardy.
That's the right. I get it.
I don't get it. I lost it.
Okay.
Lost me.
The Jeopardy. The redneck thinks there's a town called Jeopardy and 1,000 jobs
Yeah,
are in
we got it. We got it.
I get it.
I didn't get it. I was trying to help him out there.
There are 1,000 jobs in Jeopardy.
Yeah, I'm a dumb one here. Okay.
Nah, you just didn't hear it all.
What happens when Southern people can't talk anymore? We go through withdrawals, man.
Oh.
Oh.